flat as it would like it to be. It's very damn. It's very hilly. So do I have to go to the top here to find it flat enough? Joking, aren't you? Jesus. 108 degrees. Oh boy. Going to be a sweaty trip. Last for 3 minutes, it says. Just next to me. Can you move your behind so I can actually scan that one over there? Okay. So I think I'll go down and take this wall. So Actually looks like I'm not very well protected, or was that because I hit the corner too hard? I don't know. Let's see. Annoying here is I can't move the planes around. I think. Let's actually try when we're done this. Case, we have to run back, whether we like it or not. Ah, sorry. No. So let's go back. Some more which was coming up as questions marks. Not questions, question marks. So it's a little bit weird because there's bad planets and there's bad planets, and they come in different variations. This is actually very bad because it constantly have a very high temperature, which kind of lures you into this, oh, okay, I'm actually okay, which you're not. And then you suddenly realize that you have lost all your health. So another weird thing is these. That means it can become there's storms coming at some point, and that concerns me a little bit. Get into the shape. Let's refill this, just in case I go out by mistake, not think about it. So, what can we do else on this planet? I got some pirates, and that was why I came down. Scanned a little bit. I think I will go to space again and see what else there is. None of the planets look very pleasant to me. It's not like they inspire. Contaminated. Yeah. Did we actually check the missions of the space station? I don't know if we did. Already annoyed with this, but I feel that sometimes it's a lot of jumping around between planets, and if they are not very nice, what then? Would be the best approach, or don't really have anything I need. Does he want to buy some of our stuff? No, I don't have it. Disappeared quickly when they started scanning. Maybe he had something he didn't even show us. No, as I was saying, that these jump between planets is quite annoying. Especially when you end up in a situation where there's nothing to be gained. Not that I'm expecting each system to be welcoming or anything like that, but I just feel, I get this feeling, let's get out of here, let's get away, but that would be a little bit counterproductive, as well as I'm trying to show you guys what it can be and sometimes is. So I'm actually going to check if I checked the missions, and if I did and there's nothing interesting, then let's jump to the next system. That's how simple it is. We did look at them, so they're not overly bad, but they're not overly useful either, so let's find another system. Where do we want to go to? Towards the galactic core, because that's in the right direction at least. Co-work system. Co-work. I can't go to that. I was not aware I had that long range on this ship. Okay, no complaints. Two planets, two moons. Co-work system, no. I'm aware I'm flying around in the wrong ship, but it's actually not as bad. The only thing is there's some stuff on the fighter which I would like to sell at some point, and when I land on the planet I will see if I can swap them again. So let's take a normally tour of the station, see what we actually get here. Can get here. No slots. I don't know if I'm looking because I hope at some point it says, okay, you can have some more. Don't think I want any of them. those. I'll take that. So I could actually buy one of these for the ship I'm on. So give more to the warp drive. And pulse engine as well. So you could argue that why are you putting on that ship? But thing is, I actually like to make the ship as good as possible when I can. So even though it's not, oh shit, I didn't have any space for that. Okay. So that one I can take off because it's a C one. And that one is a C one. So actually I can upgrade those two. It's okay. That was actually not as stupid as it could be. There we go. So I actually have 802 range on this one. So if I really want to make big jumps, this is a better option. Okay. That's kind of nice to know. I'm leaving those as they are until I get somewhere else. Preferably on my freighter. I just want to empty a little bit out. So, then I got rid of all those I don't want. Oh, that's a big gone. But it's still a C, but I got a lot of slots, so that's actually not totally stupid. I am not sure what I'm actually looking at for, but nothing of what he had. Kind of need to make up with myself what I actually need and would like and all that kind of stuff, because it's not needed to go and look every time if you don't actually want to get something or don't know what to get. So trying to copy his music seemed to be the good one here. That's actually fine. So the problem is most of the things I have to sell is on the other ship. So what's on in room number 2? Oh, a hydroponic bay. So just a little hint, you can actually earn money by scanning these big round ones, because there is always something in which can be scanned, and I mean, I just earned 180-ish thousand by scanning. And you can even pick up some carbon if you like. I can't be bothered doing that overly because I can get carbon so much more easier in bigger numbers than you get in those. So the only problem with the ship we are on is that it is not very well armed for battle, but we could put something on which makes it better, but we're lacking slots at the technology part, so that's the thing. Suit travelers, please. Suit must be technology. Giving me nanites is actually very friendly. So in here is nothingness either. Gigs and Carworks very minimalistic with handing out nanites. Even though they are kind of more doing it when you talk to them, so yeah. Friendship, protection. It's a good friendship word. Please one installment nanites. Oh, it would be one of these twos. Actually, the thing is installable. Standing, that's okay, but I would rather have 1 million nanites. So that's storage, and I can't do that because it's a level 7 merchant guild one. So what would be the useful one? You see, you can do this one and earn nearly 400,000 units. Nanites, exosuit upgrade chart is useless now for me. But let's look at, there's another traveler. Thinking there must be a planet in all this. Gamma road activated copper, uranium and sodium. Might be worth taking a look at. And before I crash the ship totally. Big surprise, there's a storm. It's kind of our bane today. So it's radioactive. How can I survive in there? Long, I assume. Under a minute. Extreme wind event detected. Jesus. I'm going to wait until that is over and done with, because that doesn't seem very healthy. And then you can see there's animals walking around in it. I wonder how long this is going to take. Oh, I just said it and it did stop. So at least hopefully I can last a little bit longer when it's not stormy. It's still quite high, but what does it say then? 2 minutes and 55 seconds. So not great. Nice green colors. 3 out of 6 animals. 4. Any more running around, which over there. Okay. Fucking hell, what's that? Cave almost 500,000. I'm not complaining about. So, any chance of the last one running around here as well? That would be kind of neat. Cool thing. So again, an extreme planet. Can I land it? Yeah. It is kind of weird. Rather weird, I would say. That's the case. Well, so it's not what I need the most, but it's here and I'm here, so that's a perfect mixture. I would say sodium is one of those things you don't ever want to run out of it, but it's one of the things you get or can get almost everywhere, and you will actually pick up a lot of it without actually noticing if you take those red boxes which appears around, because they very often hold some of them, so hold some of it. So building, where are you? There. What is that? Is that something we can use for something? I do not know. Not an abandoned sentinels, but that is over closer to that. So let's look around and see what we find here. Extract nanites. Data. It's always useful. Oh dear. Why does these bungalows look so nice and new? Some planets we've been on is almost like ruins, or they're rusted and not looking very nice. Oh well, there's an extreme storm, so can we go inside? Okay. It looks nice inside. Very clean and very nice. It's even what appears to be cups on the table. Okay, code. So we have to be something with 6. True, I wonder. So the placements of the 6s, first and last, only have 1 6 in any of the 3 ones. So using 6 4 3 6 would give so there's 2 6s at all positions, so I think it's that. I try to explain my thought process. I'm not always sure myself what my thought process is, but I'm trying to calculate the logic, if there is any. So that was not a distress, it was a what? What was that? So let's see what else in this building. We should be able to get in here. Oh, hydroponics. What a surprise. So, as I said, try to scan. It's not everywhere you can, but people have even found animals in these on space stations, so there's nothing on the walls. Door number 3, another hydroponics. This one gave oxygen. Always check these, because some of them you can actually do something, but I'm not sure in the hydroponics ones. You could extract all the carbon you want, but I mean you get less than 20 a piece, and you can spend all your time running around and do it. And feel free if you want to, but I can't be arsed doing that. maybe, okay. So now I'm actually going to change the ship. Because I can. Not like I'm losing the other ship in any way, so okay. I'm a little bit curious because I think this is a manufacturing facility. I might be wrong. I'm not going to fight with sentinels, but I'm just curious. Over there, so there's a cave. Or is it? There's another building. There's a lot of buildings on this radioactive place. There's sentinels. So it is probably a manufacturing facility. Thing is, you can decide to fight with the sentinels and break in and see what it got. Looking at me. I'm ignoring it for now. See, the door is a reinforced door and we would have to shoot it down and all that stuff. Hello. So then we will have to fight with the planes and nah. Can't be bothered dealing with that right now. I will down the line because we actually later will need sentinel technology to progress with certain things. So that one we found was actually off planet, so okay. Where was the other building? I should have marked that then. Oh, there's one there, there's one there. What has gone on in this system? Well, on this planet, I would say. So, that doesn't sound good. Yeah, I know that's going to kill me very quickly if I'm not careful. This is another transmission tower. So let's go and have a look what's inside this. I absolutely think I would like to investigate the ancient building, but certain things I rather want. Two, 4, 8, 12, 48, 240. So 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 3 is 12. 12 times 4 is 48. 48 times 5 is 240. 240 times 6 is 1440. That must be the... Okay, so those lead only outside. So distress signal is at least interesting. Ah, I have already scanned that. So on top of the storm, there is actually an extreme wind event coming as well. It just turned from bad to worse. Okay. That is nasty. That is actually very nasty. Let's look at go to the distress signal at least. 14 hours. Could you imagine you had to fly for 14 hours actually to get to it? That will really be... In the old days, we used to call games like that slow games. One of the first football managers I ever played, it actually played matches in real time, so 45 minutes per half. And the weirdest thing is, it was extremely well made. It just took forever. So when you were playing, you would play, well, 1-2 matches a day. Then you had enough. What is that? Is there a person? I don't think so. It's a B solar, so it's actually better than the one we have, I think. Okay. I haven't put on what it is. Damn. Okay. I think what I will do is I will claim the ship and then kind of leave it and then check it out on our freighter. Should be able to have one more, and then if it's better than the one we have, then just move things from that over and then take this instead. And it is kind of red, that's more my color. So and then repair it up. It looks fine. So I'll just claim it and then check it out in the safety of the freighter. And that's do that in the end of the game, the session today. When we return. If we get a ship which is better than we had, great. If not, we can just fly to the nearest starbase and scrap it. Where on earth did the building go? There. Kind of not a building, but never mind. That is a waypoint. What does that show? Settlement, okay. Fair enough. It also showed me something else, that there was a couple of resource deposits, so I don't know what it was, but might be worth just getting them. So again the cobalt. This planet. They are a little bit boring though. Sodium. Unactivated copper. So I'll go and get them because there's a building over there. Oh, that's the minus element.
Extreme radiation detected.
Yeah, I know. I might die. That was the wrong one I used, but never mind. Where did it go?
Units received.
What? This is sometimes confusing me. It's not always where you think it is. Sodium. What? I do not see any copper there. It's another one of those which show something, but it's not there.
Radiation protection falling.
Oh shit.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
So, whew. What's this? So that. Really thought that. There's no need. For actually. God. This is a lethal planet, to be honest. Well, let me correct that. That's another lethal planet. Yeah. So, this actually ends up, everything here is somehow trying to kill you. Whether it's slow or slow.
Extreme radiation detected.
But radiation is not really something you should be playing too much around with. I know this is just a game, but in a couple of weeks I will probably have grown another arm or leg or something, which is not the better one, but who knows. Is that clouds or a mountain? Oh, I'll find out in a moment when I fly into something. Okay. This is not the greatest of the greatest, but at least we get a inside here where we are relatively safe. Oh, there's a lot of interesting stuff. Let's nick some of that stuff. See, as I said, sodium comes in these very often, so not necessarily needed to grind that, but when you do not touch what, when you come across resource deposits, I have a feeling this is a no-win scenario, but yeah. Okay, that was not the greatest of situations, but I've been good at that today, actually. That's a B class. Now we can actually now see what the prices are here, but they don't look good at any of those things we picked up. So no, I'm not selling them. Under, so we stick with what we have so far. This guy will not have any blueprints that we can use, I think, but I have to look, because otherwise I suddenly miss out. And that is way too silly, so I rather want to just have to look and then see if anything is useful. The same with the stuff they sell. Most of them we can make ourselves. However, sometimes weird things pop up and you could want to actually buy them. So that's the door out and that's the door to the side. So where was it there? I just need to do this for the nanites. And so I know I've been here if I come back. I must admit I can't always remember where I have been. So, nothing more. Let's check the buildings. There should be nanites in one of them. And if we're very lucky, there is a boat, but that is rare. So we learn a word. So that was that. So what do we then do? So these planets in this system is as in hospital as the others we found in this galaxy. So tempted to kind of could look at the moons around here and see if there's anything interesting. We have actually a lead for something there. So let's go and investigate that. It can't be worse than anything else we encountered. At least ancient ruin will have some sort of treasure. That's not bad. Treasure is always something with money. Again, what can we expect? I don't know what this planet or moon have. Did it take the scan? Unstable, copper part, cobalt. So it's not something we really need, but that's okay. That doesn't mean we can't save it. It's very fine to be greedy sometimes, and as I am a notorious hoarder, then I tend to actually pick up as much as I can. I'm going to hit something here. Oh, wall of flame. Why am I not surprised? This is an environment in this galaxy which is kind of everything will try to kill you. Oh, it's one of those. It's not actually the ruin I thought it was. Okay. What's the temperature? 100 and... Jesus. 16 degrees. 116 degrees. So So water would boil at this temperature. Just saying. Anything here which is interesting?
Units received. Units received.
Well, at least I can stay alive for around 3 minutes. That's it could have been worse.
Units received.
The animals is just walking around like, wow, nothing to write home about. Good thing with animals is they give nice coins.
Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received.
So I'm actually breaking one of my normal rules. I normally don't walk around in storms, but I'm curious to see what this come up with. So Cowork's law. So I think I would seek knowledge with the past. Historical data review. So that is probably the type of building I expected this would be, but the worst part with these harsh environment planets is that it makes it very difficult to see what's going on outside. It gets blurry and hope this storm stops soon. Because now I need to go out and dig. So would be beneficial. Probably check this first. So it's kind of holding up. That's a building. That's at least something to look at. Okay. So let's find some keys for the big one. Even the ground seems like I don't know what to call that, but it's like it's burned rubble. There's the big one, we take that as the last. going to at one point in one of my games to make a video on how these places look if you actually unearth everything. I know others has done the same, but it's kind of interesting. Just takes quite a bit of time. I was thinking I could record it and then speed it up or something. So that's number 3. Where was the big one? There. So what are we getting in box number 1 today? Apart from a building something. It's great. So
Technology prepared. Technology prepared.
trunk of ill-gotten cloth. That kind of sound odd, but it's worth 1.6 million. So that was worth the detour here. So where are these animals? Are they on the other side of the ridge? Or are they underground? The weather is almost cold now, so
Units received.
it's the same as that one, just in smaller versions. Okay, that's fair enough.
Units received. Units received.
This building as well, so let's go and take a look at that. Buildings always can provide some interesting things, or absolutely nothing. But I mean, we are on the planet, so why not just investigate a little bit? It's not like we have much other things to do at this moment. Trying to survive the hazards of this, the different planets. And now it turned into Jurassic Park. I am going to try something, give it some food, interact, and I try to collect eggs. I don't know what I can use them for, but and we can ride it. We talked about that a while ago, that if a pet or something is big enough, you can actually ride it. So I was not going to ride around that the rest of the evening, but it was just to show time I will do more of this kind with the animals, because there is actually a lot of interactions you can do. And the thing is that when we start doing all the food stuff, we will actually need a lot of things from animals, where the meat we got, like when we were killing them, that is one part of it, but there is much more. I can see more animals, but I'm sorry, buddy. Oh, that was one I hadn't scanned even. Yeah, be aware that very often if you start using your mining laser, the animals get scared. So if you plan milking them or getting their special things, then don't mine until you have done that. Keep seeing animals. But it seems like they are just over the next ridge all along. Suddenly I'm very far away from everything. The thing is, if I can get all animals, I'll be happy to do that. That's another building, so I'm going to mark that because that is another one we can look at. And again, the more you scan, the more coins you get out of it. And I mean, it might not be much which comes with each, but the thing is, you do want to have a lot of coins, because if you want to have upgrade your ship or buy ships, it can easily cost 150,000. Where am I going? I was really going wrong here. So I need to keep an eye on my health and my protection. So I do that even though I am storms on many planets bring storm crystals with them, but I haven't seen any of the I call them rocks. I don't have a better word for it, where they come out of, but they are quite characteristic if you see them. So if you see them on the planet and there's storms, then you can actually collect them. volcano. Yeah, I need not to hit too many trees. What is that? Oh, that is an abandoned building. Where can I land? Yeah. Yeah. Oh. So that is still warm. Is that volcano erupting in front of us? Okay. That might go on the video with weird things. I'm collecting one, but again, it needs to be a little bit bigger. What is that?
Units received.
There again is animals.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
So one thing with your health, always keep an eye on it.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Otherwise you end up not feeling too well. But the thing is, I always look at the white bar, that it's not declining too fast. As long as it's going steady, and I can actually fill that up. So it's worse with the white bar up in the left hand top, because that one you can't do anything about other than seek protection and wait until it regains itself. That looked like a dinosaur as well. So we're going to look at the abandoned building in a second. I really want to have the last couple of animals, because it's a lot of nanites if you can get them. There is one showing. Only problem is I do not know whether it is actually on the surface. My shooting might not help. So okay. So then I only need one more. With a little bit of luck, we will find it. There's another trade terminal. There. They are flying. That was very lucky. If you noticed, I shoot the hazardous flora on site. It's more because I actually kind of forget they're around, and then suddenly they attack me. So this is an abandoned building, so there is whispering eggs around. I normally don't bother picking them up, but if anyone wants to see how it's done safely, let me know in chat, otherwise I'll just leave them. in the start game they are good to collect because they give both either money or they can be refined to nanites as well.
Units received.
I just think personally it takes too long to actually get them when I'm sitting on stream, so me wasting
Received.
half an hour getting a few of them is not feasible. It's not interesting gameplay because there's a lot of waiting. So this one is coming to a situation where it just say hello world. So they are not interesting anymore. They were interesting when they told the story, but the thing is, there's always 100 and something nanites to extract from them. So it's still worth just going in and do it. And these houses always hold a little bit of interesting things. Or can. It's not always given. So, is there only one room here? Again, some of them hold several rooms, but not this one. Okay. I'll have to accept that. Hello, little dog. So, while I think about what to do, I'm unfortunately have to take a quick run off again. But it will only take a couple of minutes. Stay put and I'll be back in a moment. So I'm back with you. Sorry about that. Maybe I should not drink so much coffee while I'm online, but it's actually one of these things. It's as much a habit as anything else. Did we have another building or? Was that just my fantasy? go to space and see what else in this system. If there's any more of this kind of hazardous planets. Don't think we've been looking at that one yet. It's the other moon, I believe. Life incompatible planet. I believe it. So that actually concludes the planets here, I believe. Why does it go out? Oh, because I'm out there. Yeah. So farming a little bit of tritium for our fuel situation with our frigates. That's at least something we have to do. If we want to send them out of mission, we need fuel. Then apart from that, I think I'm going to take another jump, see what actually comes up. Then I think next time that will be Sunday. Take another black hole maybe and take a further jump and see. I still don't understand how all the planets we encounter is equally bad. That is really weird. It's one of those things I don't understand because statistically there should be some not so overly hazardous planets in between, but that's yeah. Let's go and see what we find. So this is a system without a space station. Okay. Deadly green anomaly. Activated emerald. I need to see what a deadly green anomaly is. Probably something which can kill us 20 ways. But I'm curious. That's part of exploring as well. The thing is, you never know what you actually... Oh, now we ran out of fuel. Oh, where's the AA when we need them? I really don't want to use that, so... I'm using pirate. That's one of the reasons I actually farmed that, so I don't have to use the tritium for this. But I can't use pirate to the frigates. So that's one of these very odd planets. It was a deadly green anomaly. Well, wonder what that covers. Temperature 45.2 degrees Celsius. Sorry, my dog is warning me. I'm not sure what she is warning me about because she's standing out in the hallway. Okay. Oh, I forgot actually to. So it's very toxic here, and well, maybe I should make sure that the toxic one is filled up. And the hot ones. Some of these where you actually have combinations of bad things. Now I found all the animals here. They are quite spectacular, I would say. But apart from that, they seem peaceful enough. It's not like it's warning me that I will die in 2 minutes or something like that, so it's actually not as overly bad as it sometimes look like. However, there are no deposits in view. That's a little bit sad, I would like that. Talk about pets, I need to remember to call the pet and feed it, because you oh, it's talking to me, so I need to pet it. And I need to feed it, so now it's happy again. Good. Scaring the native animals, but I want these.
Technology recharging.
I need to keep an eye on my health if something starts dropping, but at the moment it actually looks fine. I would love to have some deposits somewhere. Oh, Darfland 88. We fly there and can land, that would be great. Oh, we have to fly there. Is on another? Oh, might not be another island, but can't really see if they are connected. So not pure, but it's activated. So one of these, I'll take what I can get. So you can wonder, why is the animal scared of the mining laser and not on this? Because they tend to walk around on the holes and in the holes you make. Even though that you are making the ground disappear pretty much around them. This is one of the things where you get a lot of silicate powder when it's not pure, but yeah, it is as it is.
Technology recharge. Units received. Units received.
So that's
Units received.
we'll then run to that one. I have a feeling that would be okay. Well, before I forget it, 2 animals gave 500, and on that one. 7 gave 1700. So I have gotten them.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Oh dear. Okay, that might be a hassle here. Superheated storm. Where did that go? Where did that go? The question is, how much is superheated? It sometimes can be very hot, I know that. And 63 degrees. So you could technically put the dough outside and the bread would bake. That's not a bad thing. I'm actually taking a chance. As I said, the main problem is I can't always see what I'm doing in these environments. Says I can survive a minute's time. So it's, as I said earlier, keep an eye on your stats and make sure you don't go too fast down. It is actually going down, but not overly quick. Fine farming this. Seems like the temperature is falling now, so that's to cut this. So how much did that cost my protection? That was actually not overly bad. That's actually fine. So, anything else we can see around? So this deadly planet is not so deadly as advertised, I would say. So there's no starbase in this system. Therefore, I would think there was a trade station, I don't know. So there was another planet in this system. Let's have a look at that. See if there's something interesting. actually not a place I want to go. I don't have any other. So I'm actually not going to fill that right now. This, which actually belongs in the starship. So make sure we go the right way. Actually, I think I chose the wrong one earlier, but things happen. Here there's a space station at least. So much navigation data, but I have to pick them up because they actually do give a nanite sometimes. Not paying too much attention to these, just looking at the B one. Let's see what's going on in the back rooms. I'll give him it. So he got delighted with my gift. That's always good. So what can we buy here? Anything interesting? Wiring looms are not too expensive, but it's not too cheap either. So what do we have to sell? Oh. That one, but it's minus 5%. So, nothing really. What's behind door number 2? useful or proof? I need remembrance. I don't have that yet. Okay. That is not going to help anything, so let's go and look at the missions in this system. And we can take a look at that ship. It just flew off, but it was a shuttle, and personally don't find them very intriguing. Let's talk to these small guys. Not useful. I'm not good at this today. It's really failing. Well, business must be trade. 597 units. Launching as expected. So, what missions do we have here? Anything interesting? To be honest, these two can be combined, and it gives one with the Explorer and one with the Merchant, so it could be beneficial over long term. So let's see if we can find a planet with good animals on. We can kill. This cold planet, hyperborean with aggressive sentinels. That is not going to be where I go for animals. I went the wrong way around, didn't I? Space station. cold one. That's dusty. I kind of regret I picked those missions. Okay, we need to go behind this one. Let's look what's on that, because it's going to be hot, but I would like some phosphorus. I actually think we are starting. We still have, but just filling up the reserves. We actually been using a lot of that today. Is it mountainous? Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, so bad as I thought. So 95 degrees. Survival. 3 types of animals, 2 of them is flying around, and so is the 3rd one. So, flying animals is very difficult to kill, so it's not really going to be useful, unfortunately. Got a little bit of extra nanites by scanning all 3 animals. Building. There's a couple of buildings around. That's interesting fact. So I know it's very warm, and I know I'm not going to last long out here. But luckily, I hope I can keep myself alive with my protection. So, oh, yeah, I need to scan it first. So I'm going for everything which will give me at least something, and things I need. So it's quite straightforward, but I do need to scan things because that's how I earn money. Even if I don't get much other things. Well, I do actually feel I get something on all the planets, even the most despicable ones. Woo! Don't you do that. Looks like a very big deposit of phosphorus. Fortunately, it might just be surface. That is one of the things you never really know. Take these before I actually put them down in the hole, literally. Again, this is very useful, at least for our collection of creation of fuel. So it's about getting everything as we would like it to be. Deeper than I feared it would be, so that's good. I have several times found things like phosphorus where it was just a little pulp on the surface and then it was done and there was not much in it. So that there actually is an amount. It's good. That makes it worthwhile. So the fact that I need to kill animals this is not really going to happen on this planet. I cannot kill birds. I have tried. Doesn't really work out. So then where did the building go? There. That was not the building. That was not the building. That was the one I found just next to the ship, so let's go and look at that building. It's a ship. that. Let's investigate one thing at a time, because depending what it is and what this is a so-called small settlement, but it could have been something else. My point is talking about going and doing something in its transmission tower or something, so you actually actually make plans, and then you get something with a distress signal and you want to go investigating that. Then that's of course something which takes a little bit of priority. A white P1. You don't have anything for me, I know that. He says. So giving them a metal is actually the best against the foul smell. Weirdly enough, we had that a couple of times now. Boring spot. That is less boring. So, anything else we can see from here? There's another unknown building. Whoop. Something showed up there. Metal fingers. Oh, that's absolutely something I would adult again. Ooh, dude. One. There is one. There's normally 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's just the discount edition today. Oh dear. Oh dear. You will die for that. Okay. There's one there as well. So let's go and have a look at that building that is shown, and that. Oh, leave this planet, I believe. Not much fun with the animals there. Green dots and red dots, yeah. Boo, 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 boo. Not too fast, please. Where on earth is it? There, out there. It's another half empty one. Again, it's not something you have to have, but compensated carbon is quite useful. Not chase the technology modules, but I do take them when they pop up just in front of me. They are useful, like anything else really, because it is like that. I think that's it. So animals is demand on this planet, as all species were flying, and the flying animals is very, very hard to chase. So, what is this planet? And that planet. They are... No, I don't want to land on. I want to know what there is first. Thing is, chasing animals with sentinels up your well, I almost said bot, that that's getting a very nasty game. Oh, that gives us two options. None of them very pleasant, but New Atlantis. I think it would be the space station, and then back to our freighter and see if we can make fuel enough to send one or two frigate missions off. And then I'm thinking that will be that for today. We'll as usual clean up after stream, because I don't want anyone to sit and wait for that. That takes quite a while. But bear in mind, I will be back Sunday evening with more No Man's Sky. Saturday evening I will be back with news and talks about games, emphasizing cheap places to buy games, get free games and things like that. And whatever news I had come across the last week, which is not just gossip, because I'm not really into that. So that's the program, and after, normally it takes a good half an hour chit-chatting about games, then I will play some games, and I haven't decided entirely what I'm going to play, but I normally put it into genres, and last time I looked at simulations, different types of economical simulations, and this time I think I will go in and look at some strategy games, different types, maybe mixing in over some into some RTS real-time strategy as well, just to cover that difference in those. But I'm not 100% sure yet, and I will advertise it as soon as I have decided. That would be sometime tomorrow. I'll put that up on the Saturday stream. So keep an eye out for that. So I wanted to send this one on. Industrial, 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 industrial. So that looks fine. And then I'm going to send the trade. Should be enough for that as well. Yeah. So these will be back for us on Sunday. They actually just changed because we came over midnight. That's how it is. But what I will do now is I will actually just go here for a moment because I did get a storage, didn't I? Yeah. So let's put that on. So that would be it for today. I will clean up off stream and we will start from here on Sunday, and I'll be back at around 10 to 8 UK time, and we'll then do check the freighter missions that come back and send off some new ones if we have enough fuel for that. We don't, so we will have to go. I'm looking at the wrong one, but we have 900 fuel that wouldn't last for. But we'll send some off and then do some farming again, but then go and do those missions we took, and that kind of set us off, and then we will continue exploring and maybe find a black hole more and move further into the galaxy. I think with that I will say thank you for watching, and I hope you have enjoyed. It has been a little bit mud walking today because the planets have been so very hostile to us, but we survived. We got some stuff around, and we had some exploration and interesting encounters. Thank you for viewing, and may you have a good continued night, day, whatever you have where you are. I'll see you again Saturday if you want to hear about games and see something different, or Sunday if you are just here for No Man's Sky. Take care out there, and may you find happiness wherever you are.